Welcome back, guys. This is Fearful Hog, and I decided I was playing quite a bit of Roblox on stream, and I still am, by the way. But the game I was playing by far the most was Roblox Rivals, as you can see. So I decided that I wanted to try out ranked on Roblox Rivals, and I also decided I wanted to take all the data from my first 50 games, see where I end up as a free-to-play player, and look at the results and see what my takeaways from them are. So that's exactly what today's video is. Before we get into it, to be clear, I mean, you can see here at the start, my level was around 53. I'm pretty sure I ended at something like 83 or something like that. So I did, I'm not some sort of great player at this game yet or anything. So I feel like I learned a lot while I was going. It wasn't like I immediately knew everything. I mean, my tactics changed, and I mean, as I played more, I got to learn more stuff. So some mistakes I made in the early days, of course, I wouldn't make now, and some things I do now maybe are a bit clouded by how much I've played the game. But hey, and with that being said, if you end up enjoying this video, please consider leaving it a like. It actually helps channels so much if you do that. And if you end up enjoying this video, or you want to see more from me, make sure you share this video with a friend or something, because that really helps out the channel. That is the #1 thing you can do to help a YouTuber, seriously. I really think this video is good. It's one of my best videos I think I've ever made, and I would really appreciate it if you could help out the channel by just liking and subscribing. That helps out an absolute ton. With that being said, let's get into the results. So my first ever match on ranked rivals was a cheater. This isn't a joke. This was literally my first ever match of ranked rivals. So I was kind of a bit worried about how many cheaters I was going to run into. But to my knowledge, this was the only cheater I ran into in ranked. And I'm fairly sure it's one of 2 cheaters I've run into in my entire time of playing Rivals. So don't take this as a kind of a siren to not play ranked. It's it literally happened to me only once. I've no idea how I got this unlucky to play against the one guy that was cheating. But hey, it happened once, and it literally happened in my first match. So, throughout most of my placement games, I relied on using a sniper, which I continue to rely on for a lot of the run. To be honest, sniper is something that I use the most in Rivals. It is by far my favourite weapon I use. I mean, of the free-to-play options, I think it's one of, if not the strongest weapon in the game. Again, free-to-play options. And because I'm free-to-play, that are the options I have. So, sniper is kind of my thing. And I really didn't know where I was going to land, after my placements. But as you can see here, got gold 2. I was really happy with it at the time, although I didn't know how much of a struggle it would be when I landed in gold 2. I was like, wow, now I'm going to fly up the ranks. I was wrong. I didn't know at the time, that a win gets you, 20 to, 27. Same with loss. A loss, I think, will take, 20 to 27 elo from me. So I thought I was going to be flying up the ranks, because at least in, gold 2, to get the gold 3, it's 200 elo. So I ended up in the exact middle of gold 2. So I had, high ambitions at this point. And again, I was just using my sniper, although something kind of got in the way of that. See, I use auto shoot, and I've gotten a lot of flack from that, from a lot of people that 1v1 me, and I kind of understand it, but, I could make an entire video on why I don't think auto shoot is that much of a problem. I've talked about it a lot on streams, and if I need to, I'll make a video about it, but I don't think that's, the topic of today's video. But it was an issue for me, because, whereas the auto shoot in, normal matches was really good, really consistent, auto shoot did technically work in ranked. It's just, it was a lot less consistent than in normal matches. The matches I play a lot, the matches I grind. Because what I'd usually do every stream is I play like 5 or 6 matches, normal queue, then go in and start playing my ranked. Only problem is I'll be warmed up with my sniper, which is my weapon of choice, at least at the time, for ranked. Only problem with that is then I'd go on to play ranked, and the auto shoot would be different, and it would mess up my entire aim. So not only would the shooting be less consistent, I'd also be less consistent with aim, because, again, it's a different style, pretty much. So that messed me up. But I did decide to try and change this by, playing a bit differently. I picked up the burst assault rifle, tried that out, and this is a bit of a training montage of me using it in, normal queue, trying to see if I can get good with it. I enjoy the burst, but it doesn't replace the sniper, in my opinion. As I said, I think the burst or not the burst, the sniper is the best free-to-play weapon in the game. I mean, if you have a different opinion, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. But again, personally, I think the sniper is the best in like free-to-play options, and unfortunately, it just doesn't work that good in ranked for me. I don't know about other people, but for me, the sniper was banned in at least 35 of these 50 matches in ranked, I think. The sniper was by far, apart from things I banned, because I banned the, consistently I banned the ray gun and the medkit, but apart from my bans, by far the sniper was banned the most, and I hated that because, again, the burst and eventually the crossbow, which I'd pick up to remedy the absence of the sniper most of the time, again, they just don't make up for the sniper because, again, like, sniper is just something else. But by this point, I was still holding on to my dreams of reaching platinum. Although the real goal of the video was to get to gold 3, at least get one rank up. And I was absolutely pumped. Because going into this game, I was, like, I think if I won this game, I would have had 13 matches to get to platinum. Which, if I calculated right, if I won every single match with an average of 20 elo, I'll get 260 points, which, to my knowledge, would have got me enough to get to platinum. Although, as soon as I get into this match, the person's using a flamethrower. Something you need to buy with Robux. And unfortunately, I lose this match. And you're probably saying, oh, it's okay, Fearful, you'll get... I didn't. I ended this run on gold 2. So if you wanted to see how far 50 matches of ranked free-to-play will get, at least for me, it's gold 2. I didn't get one rank up in this entire challenge. And that hurts for me a bit. Although, thinking like that's the end point, in my opinion, is regressive. I personally believe growth is everywhere. As long as you're willing to try, you can grow. So I want to look at how I failed, why I failed at my challenge, and why I think I can do better in the future. Because personally, I can break my failure down to 3 points. And we'll get into them 3 just now. Point number 1, my lack of experience. As I said, I mean, I am pretty new, quote-unquote, to this game, like, in terms of a competitive game, you know? Like, I've spent, I think, 13 hours about using my sniper. And of course, I have to play before that to get the keys to get the sniper. So that is a lot of playtime. But I won't pretend like that's a lot for a competitive game. Most competitive games, like Rivals, have a very, very, very high ceiling for like a lot of time played. Because sniper is my main weapon, I'll happily say that I probably played around 20 hours of the game overall. Like, considering I've spent 13 with the sniper, had to have time before that, and I have used other weapons apart from the sniper on occasion. So I'd say 20 hours is probably like a good guessing point. But still, 20 hours is nothing in like the eyes of most competitive games. Same for Rivals, probably. I've played against people hundreds and 200s levels higher than me, and I have sometimes bet them. But the truth of it is that I am kind of inexperienced, again, in terms of them really high-level players. They probably know a lot of stuff that I don't. They probably play against like every single variety of weapon a lot more than I have, considering, again, more time into the game, meaning more chance of playing against different weapons, and again, more time actually sinking into the game. So, of course, that's experience. So, that is one of the 3 reasons. Like, I failed because of my inexperience, but that's okay. Second reason, number 2. Again, this is the sniper ban, slash the auto-shoot issue. So, as I said, I will make that into an entire video about why I think auto-shoot really isn't that bad. Really isn't as bad as the people that are like, that seem to only 1v1 me, considering how many times people give out about auto-shoot. But, like, that is not this video's place. But if I need to make that video, I will. So, in the comments down below, if you have, like, any opinions on auto-shoot, let me know. And if you actually have any tips on how I can get better at the game, I'd more than happily take them. But, again, I think the big part, I won't say it's the biggest, but I'd say it's the second biggest. Well, I'd say all these 3 points are kind of like joint, but I'd say like the second most prominent one is the fact that, again, snipers were banned, and even if they weren't banned, they had the like inconsistent auto, and I'm not used to. And part 3 of it is the title. It's not 50 ranked matches in Rivals to see where I place. It's 50 ranked matches as a free-to-play player. to see where I place. I think that makes a big difference. So much so that I've decided I'm going to make a completely separate video about pay to win in Rivals. I think it is a pretty big issue. And again, I was going to have it as just a third point and to end off this video. But I've decided it's such a big point and I've quite enough to say about it that I can make that into its own video. So wait around for that video because it's going to come out really soon. I have a lot of interesting points. I have quite a bit to say. I feel like I'm not going to be any controversial considering, I mean, anyone that's played Rivals for any amount of time will know what I'm talking about. So, like, this isn't some crazy new discovery. I'm not pretending like I just found a new or anything. This is something that's known. But hey, it's so like big of a topic that I believe I can talk that I'm gonna make it into its own video. So that's for another day. Another day soon though. So that's the video. I mean, I think it's been a very good video. I really enjoyed making it. I made it like pretty much 95% of these matches were played on stream. So if you want to drop by one of my streams, I stream every single day. I mean, right here on this channel. Just drop by, watch streams if you'd like. If you are like a Nemesis player or just a really good player in general, please give me tips on Rivals because I love this game. And I know it had a tiny bit of a bleak ending in this video, but I love this game. That's why I want to make that video that I'm going to be making about monetization in Rivals. I love this game. I want to get better. I don't want to be stuck Gold 2 for the rest of my life. So give me some tips, please. Drop by my streams, give you some tips, or give me some tips in the comments down below. If you think you know someone who could give me some tips, or that would just enjoy this video, again, please share with them. If you've liked this video, please like, helps out an absolute ton. Subscribe if you haven't already, because again, that video is coming very soon about the monetization. We're in this week, well not in this week, but we're in the next couple of days it's going to be coming, so please keep on checking the channel, turn on notifications if you haven't already, drop by one of the streams if you'd like, and until next time, thank you guys for watching. This has been Fearful Hog, and until next time, goodbye.